Hello, Mrs. Frost.
Hello, hi.
Hi, I'm Dr. Muglia. I'm one of the psychiatrists.
Hello. Hi.
Thank you for coming and seeing me today. I understand that you had some concerns about James, your 7-year-old
That's right.
son.
Yes, I do.
Okay. What would you like me to call you?
Oh, Teresa.
Teresa.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So do you want to tell me about James and what you think the problem is at the moment?
Sure. Well, James is a lovely little boy. He's a real live wire. But I've had some contact with the teacher who's a bit concerned about him. And I have to say, what she's saying reflects what I've noticed too, which is that James, he just seems to be one of those kids who's very, very impulsive, very energetic, just jumps straight into things. And I mean, I think from time to time he pushes other children out of the way and he just gets so excited. I think he's a bit of a handful at school, and I think the teacher's a bit worried it's maybe affected his learning.
Okay, so sounds like things have been quite difficult with James, so at school and at home.
Yes.
And what you're saying that he's seems to have a lot of energy.
Yes.
So hyperactive.
I think so. Very, very hyper.
So does he find it difficult to sit still?
Oh, virtually impossible. It's very hard to get him to sit down. Yeah.
And you said that he's quite impulsive. Is he doing things without thinking?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The other day he kicked a ball across the fence into our neighbour's garden, and he didn't think twice. He just jumped over the fence. He was in their garden getting the ball. They're quite elderly. They have, they really look after their garden beautifully. They would not have been happy if they'd seen him, and I would have much preferred if he'd come to me and asked. We could have gone together, but he just dives straight in without thinking.
Okay, and is he able to pay attention and concentrate?
Not very easily. He struggles to sit still. I mean, he just wants to be moving all the time.
And how long would you say his concentration is for?
Depends. If it's something that interests him a little bit, then, I mean, he might last 10, even 15 minutes if we're lucky. If it's something in school and he's not interested, within minutes he's wriggling around. And, I mean, that's the teacher said, she can't get him to sit still for anything that he doesn't like.
Okay, so it sounds like James has had problems with inattention, being impulsive and hyperactive, and you're saying that it's happening at home and at school.
Yeah,
and how about social situations when you take him out for a party, for example?
It's awkward. I mean, I've seemed to spend a lot of time apologising to the other mums on his behalf, and he doesn't wait his turn. For example, we went to a party a couple of weeks ago. They played Pass the Parcel, and it stopped with James, and he tore off the first layer, and I was saying, okay, pass it on, and he was just through to the next layer. He just gets a bee in his bonnet and he's off.
So that must have been quite difficult for you. Do you have any other children at home?
I do. I've got a daughter, a younger daughter. She's 5.
And how different is James from her?
Chalk and cheese. I mean, she's a different child, but she's very quiet and she'll happily play on her own, and you can ask her just to wait and she will. With James, you just know he's off running around the room. They're very different children.
Can you tell me about your, when you were pregnant for James? Was there any problems, any complications?
No.
Did you have any alcohol?
Oh, no, I didn't.
And did he develop at the normal rate?
He did, yeah. I mean, he was, very wriggly baby, and moving. Once he could walk, he ran everywhere. He's that kind of child. But he just, he's always been a busy child, but normal, I think.
So his milestones, were they developed all at the normal rate?
Things like reading's been slow for him, but kids do develop at different rates, don't they? I don't think he's in danger of being sort of an academic genius at the moment. Maybe it will come, but not just yet.
And his speech?
Yeah, a bit slower. My daughter definitely spoke at a younger age, but he gets a bit excited, so sometimes he can get a bit hard to understand. But yeah, not too bad.
And has he had any illnesses when he was younger?
Normal coughs and colds, nothing major. He's had chicken pox, nothing too terrible.
How would you say his mood is generally?
He gets very frustrated very quickly. So I
Well,
wouldn't
you wouldn't say he's unhappy.
I wouldn't say he's an unhappy child, just impulsive, I think is the best way to describe him. Yeah.
You said his reading's a bit behind. How is he performing according to the rest of the class?
Behind. Yeah, I think he's definitely at the lower end of the group.
Okay, so he has having some problems with learning.
Yeah.
And you think it could be because of the way he is at the moment?
I mean, I don't know, and I hate to put a label on him, but I wonder if he's got that, the ADHD thing. I mean, do you think it could be that?
Yes, Teresa, I think that it's possible that James has some features of ADHD,
Right.
as you've described to me, the inattention, the hyperactivity and the impulsivity.
Mm-hmm.
And from the history you've given, he does seem to have this both at home, at school, and also in social situations.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to speak to you more about James,
Mm-hmm.
and also get the teachers to fill in some questionnaires in order to complete the assessment.
Mm-hmm.
And once we have that, I can be able to tell you whether or not James has ADHD.
Okay.
Yeah. Before that, can you tell me, is he on any other medication?
No, he's not. No.
And has he seen a psychiatrist before?
He hasn't. No. I mean, I don't know if it's something I've done. Maybe given him the wrong sort of foods to eat or something. I don't know. I sort of blame myself a bit.
Well, there's no evidence to say in terms of foods that certain foods cause ADHD.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say it's your fault, Teresa.
Okay.
But I would like to see James as well and do an assessment.
Okay.
Thank you for talking to me. If I can summarize what you've told me, is that James has some problems with inattention, hyperactivity and impulsivity, and I'd want to see him again.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Teresa.
Okay. Thank you.